Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wolf Quest 3, The Adventures of the Moon Pack and the Tale of the Twin Moons. And today we are going to be reviewing the Dark Moon Pack HEIRS as we get ready for Generation 3 of the Moon Pack to begin. So do check out yesterday's episode where we went through all of the amazing wolves that Jalon and Persephone, or Jalon, oh my gosh, that Achilles and Persephone were able to go ahead and raise to adulthood. There are many of them, and I mentioned some huge hints about how we are going to be working with our wolves going on into the future, my friends. So definitely check that out. But today's video is going to be a very quick and short one because we are going to be focusing on the 5 wolf pups that are wonderful parsley. The most scarred and battered and bruised of all of our wolves we've ever had managed to keep alive right to the very end. Oh my gosh, I am so proud of her! Parsley did such a good job! And of course, to start back at the very early beginning of the Moon Pack, here we have Meadow and Genesis, who picked up the tale of the Moon Pack legacy where we left off several generations ago. There's just a mystery between the old Moon Pack in Wolf Quest 2.7 and when Meadow popped up. As you guys know, she does actually have her father, Silver, which was really amazing. I'm pretty sure her father was Silver. Some of you guys know these wolves' genealogy better than I do. But anyway, Meadow went ahead and she had Achilles, who we just looked at his pups, so many of them yesterday. And Achilles has Alicia, Apollo, Artemis, Circe, Demeter, Hades, Jalon. Those are his surviving wolf pups. And now we're going to be working with Parsley. And Parsley and her wonderful mate Azor, who was truly a fantastic heartmate of hers, went ahead and they got all 5 of these babies to adulthood. I am so freaking proud of them. That dream I have of reaching Generation 10 with our wolves really seems like it's actually going to come true. Especially because we managed to keep Marigold the Third alive. That took a lot of effort, especially if you saw the very last couple episodes that we had with Parsley and Azor. Holy cow, I thought Marigold the Third, she does carry a cursed name. There will always be a Marigold until there are no more Marigolds at this point. But what the heck? I can't believe, just cannot believe that she managed to survive even though she threw herself in front of a whole bunch of like the actual dangers in the world, like the stranger wolves who came and she just walks out and offers herself up like a sacrifice, giving me so many heart attacks. But we're gonna go ahead and we're going to look at the personality traits and the lifetime quest that all 5 of these pups, Marigold the Third, Hawk, Owlette, Thorn, and Basil would possibly have. And then you guys are going to let me know in the comments who you would like to be the Dark Moon Pack heir. We no longer have to worry about having the Dark Lake Pack involved in any of our affairs, so these pups don't carry on their mother's extremely difficult legacy of driving out that dangerous rival pack forever. Parsley managed to do it. She has permanently kept the whole pack safe from the Dark Lake Pack as a result. But what will the stories for all 5 of her pups be? So let's go ahead and check out Marigold the Third, who is lacking in stamina and strength but has speed and health on her side. We'll see what she looks like, and I will share what her special quest would be. Marigold! She's so pretty, you guys! She's just a gorgeous black color. She looks just like her mom, and she got caught. I don't know why or how, but she did indeed get caught, and she has the collar on. So that was unexpected. I really didn't expect Marigold to end up being one of the ones traced and tracked by like wildlife officers, but there you go. And Marigold the Third is carrying a cursed name. She tends to wander wherever her nose senses something interesting to find, but her bold personality and curiosity often pay off. So her lifetime quest is to bite one of each of the different types of animals at least once, which is a really interesting one because that means to bite a bison once, a moose once, to bite some of the elk once, just once, that's all she wants. Maybe one of the stranger wolves once, maybe one from each pack once. She's just very, very curious, and she tends to put her nose up in the air and follow where her nose will take her. And I really love that challenge of the lifetime quest because we're gonna have to like find a cougar, find a grizzly bear, give it a chomp. And that's just something kind of appealing about that. A little bit of her mother's aggression, but mostly focused on just being playful and possibly slightly cursed. So hopefully, if we do end up picking her, she won't live up to the cursed name. We'll have to see. But all right, so that is Marigold. And now we actually need to like pop over to Parsley again. There we go. And with Parsley, the next child is our weakest. Holy cow, he is actually the runt of runts. I don't even think that his uncle Achilles was this weak. So Hawk, -1 stamina, -2 strength, -1 speed. That's about as weak of a puppy as you can possibly get, and it's very ironic that Parsley, who's all about strength, is the one who had the weakest pup. But Hawk, our extremely picky eater, who was lagging behind by like 2 pounds all of his siblings. Oh, he looks so different than I was expecting. He is dark, dark, dark. Look at that coloring. Wow, and he's got a red nose. I was not expecting that, you guys. I really thought that his patterning would be a lot more bright red, but he's got like a beautiful red nose, and otherwise he's darker than his mom. He could just blend into the shadows. Look at that. But Hawk is our extremely picky eater. He prefers eating rabbits and almost nothing but rabbits, kind of like his cousin Demeter. He will hunt other food for wolves if he has to, but he'll stop and eat a rabbit anytime he can. He's also extremely friendly and very playful, and he's more likely to spend time bonding with his puppies and his mate than aggressively expanding his territory. So even though he looks like his mom, his personality is like the complete opposite. And his lifetime quest is actually in competition with his cousin Demeter's because he wants to be the first moon pack wolf to hunt 100 rabbits, which is the same lifetime quest that Demeter has, but Hawk wants to be the first one to get there. So I thought that was extremely playful of him too. He definitely has a little bit of that mischievousness in him. But all right, other than Hawk, let's go ahead and jump back over to Parsley. We've got Owlette! And Owlette actually is extremely fast, which is very fun. And he isn't very healthy though. So let's check out what our sweet, shy little Owlette is up to as an adult wolf. What? He's also so much different than I was expecting. Look at him! Wow, he actually turned out like a lot darker too. I thought he was gonna have a much redder tone. All right, and I love the little symmetry on his forehead though. He does look perpetually concerned, but Owlette is a very shy and sweet wolf with a gentle personality. Owlette explores the world around himself very carefully. He hesitates a lot and is likely to believe that something that looks too good to be true is too good to be true, like a 5-star mate, for instance. And he's likely to choose the lesser of two options out of an odd sense of caution. So Owlette has a really weird personality because he's just so cautious that he thinks if something looks too good to be true, it is too good to be true. So if he had like 2 mates available to him and one was 4-star and one was 5-star, he would actually pick the 4-star because he thinks that that's a safer bet. Why? It's just a weird quirk of his personality, but if he finds like the perfect den, then he's probably going to go ahead and pick the den nearby it instead of actually pick the perfect den because he just is so cautious. Have you guys ever met somebody like that who like they hesitate to embrace the good things in life because they're just like, I don't know, that seems too good to be true? That's our little Owlette, and he does have just a very sweet and gentle personality. I'm a little worried about what he would do if he ran into a bunch of stranger wolves, but there we have it. All right, let's see. And then we have also got little Thorn. So Thorn is actually super speedy as well. -1 stamina, -1 speed. And with Thorn, we actually have, oh wow, look at him. Holy cow. Wow, he looks so different than I was expecting too. But Thorn is actually a very intelligent and quiet wolf who explores the world from the shadows. He's more likely to work on his personal projects than work hard for the sake of the pack, but his intelligence can be a huge boon. And for Thorn, he is more likely to wander off and kind of work on his own mission that he has in mind, pursuing his own lines of thought for his own intelligence. And his lifetime quest is to control 2 straight lines of territory from north to south in the pack zones. So what I mean by that is like a straight line of hexes from top to bottom, and he wants to control 2 straight lines like that. Not really the best, because usually wolf territory is supposed to spread out a little bit more, but he just really wants to patrol from north to south so that he can study and observe the things that are in front of him. And I actually think that's kind of a very interesting trait of his, so we'll have to think about that too. But alright, now we have the final of Parsley and Azor's wolf pups, little Basil, who has stamina 1 and strength -1. He was our big chonker boy with the gentle personality. Look at him! Oh, he's so pretty. Wow. He's actually very, very pretty. Look at that. I love his face. Oh, there's our chonky boy. So Basil is a very kind, rotund wolf with a gentle personality that makes him an easy pushover for more aggressive wolves. He will run from any stranger wolf unless they are at his den and directly threatening his pups. And his lifetime quest is to raise all of his puppies to adulthood without losing a single one, and to get a big bonus for each pup we can get over 22 pounds by the end of the summer hunting grounds. So if we have one that's lagging behind, being able to stuff the others full of food so that we have like puppies that are over 22 pounds actually would be a great boon to his lifetime quest. So look at Basil, you guys. He's just got such gentle eyes, and I love that stripe down his nose. Oh, wow. So there we have it, friends. They're completely unexpected from what I was waiting for. But we have Basil. And then we have also got in this lineup Hawk, who turned out to be a lot different than I was expecting him to look as well. We have got Marigold the Third, who is carrying that cursed name and now a collar too. Then we've got Owlette, who looks totally different than I was expecting with those very concerned eyebrows all the time. And I think that, and then Thorn, who also looks completely different from what I was expecting. Wow, it's going to be really hard to decide which one of these wolves to actually go ahead and pick, friends. Holy cow. All right, like I kind of had my biases to the ones I thought I was going to pick when we started like going through all of the showcase of Generation 3, but now I don't know who I really want, so I need your guys' help. Leave some comments with who you think should be the heir, and remember, even if we don't end up picking the one that you really want, I am going to try to find a way to share the save files. I don't know if I can do that, but I'm going to try to see if I can, so that you can then pick the wolf that you've really fallen in love with and make their story come true too. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you would like to join me on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.